Hello there, welcome to this quick review of cabin 9718 on board Iona's Iona. As I said, this is a balcony cabin. It's towards the rear of the ship on deck 9, it's towards the back on the left hand side. As you come in there, you got your cruise card slot. You need to put your card in there to activate your lights. There's a little magnetic sticker there that'll go on your door, and that'll tell your cabin steward whether you need your room made up. Pop it out there in the mornings before you go out. A little sign on the back of the door will show you your muster station location if you forget. And it also shows you your location on the ship, which is handy. But moving on in, it's a very good size, this cabin. Plenty of room in here. Sleeps up to 4. This one's got the big pull-out double sofa there. Very comfy to sit in, but your cabin steward will do that for you if you've got more than 2 on board. That little table will pull out. It's a little laptop table, so you can put it on the bed and use it for whatever you want. Have your snacks on or your breakfast there. Nice and handy. Good amount of room on the workstation with a little chair. Big mirror for you. Nice modern artwork on the walls. Still feels very fresh in here. Ship's only a couple of years old. Good amount of space in the cupboards. Loads of hangers provided. I didn't use hardly any of this storage, so I don't think a family would struggle in here at all. A few shelves in the middle one there. Plenty of room for your knickknacks. Moving on to the end one, you should have the safe tucked away at the top there. You just punch in a 4-digit code in the hash key and it'll remember that for you. But yeah, good amount of space. And a good configuration on this cabin is the bed is at the other side, so it's not in the way of you getting in and out of the cupboards there. I've seen a few reviews where that seems to be an issue for some people, but not in this cabin. Good sized bathroom. It's definitely a bigger bathroom on this one to the inside cabins, as I've stayed in one of those. So yeah, plenty of space. That glass door to the shower will open in and out, so no issues with accessibility. Plenty of room to get in and out. Whites & Co is the onboard smellies. Very nice. No conditioner, only shampoo and body wash there, just so you know. You got your little hanging wire there that clips up the top to dry your swimwear if you need to. All standard fare really. The water is drinkable, that's purified on board, so there's no worries about that. You can drink that water. But moving back into the cabin, you got your tea and coffee facilities there. Good sized mugs, proper sized mugs. Tea, coffee, sugar, etc. is all in there for you. Anything you take out of there, including the cookies, will get replaced every day. The cookies are pretty good. And under there you got the fridge, your little mini fridge, which is empty now when you come in. But I usually fill up a cup of milk from downstairs and use it for my tea and coffee. There's a hairdryer under there as well for you. That's a 2-pin plug, which is the same as the one on the kettle. All the others are 3 pins, just standard 3-pin plug sockets everywhere. Got your phone there to dial out, dial for room service, whatever you need. All the numbers are on the TV for you. But you can dial the cabin from any phone on the ship you walk past as well. And you can dial other cabins by simply punching in their numbers if you're staying with friends on board. It's nice and easy. Plenty of power sockets on the cabin. There's a few next to the bed there. You've also got a USB charger port underneath the light switch there, and there's one on the other side, I believe. It's only going to be a trickle charge on that though, so fine for overnight charging your phone up. And also down here you have a night light which stays on. Somebody's tried putting some band-aids over it by the look of it, a previous cruiser. No real need to do that because there is a switch to turn it off, and that switch is located next to the bed. I'll just show you where that is now. So just come round to the far end of the bed closest to the balcony, and you'll see a couple of lights down there, and it's one of those to knock that off at night, so no need to cover it up with tape. The bed can be made up into 2 singles as well. They just slide apart. Bags of storage underneath for your cases. You usually get 2-3 cases under there. No problem at all, loads of room. Moving out onto the balcony, which is a really good size, bigger than I was expecting, to be fair. Yeah, very pleased with that. One thing I did notice, and I think it's just luck of the draw on this, but because it's on top of the clubhouse here, which is what that white roof is there, part of, you can see, water pools in here. So the first 3-4 days of the cruise, there's quite a lot of water on the balcony, so you couldn't go out there barefoot, not unless you wanted to paddle. But after a few days of sailing, it did sort of go away. There's a drain out there in the middle, but it just seems to pool in front of this cabin for some reason, so I think I was just unlucky there. Yeah, dividers between the cabins, so it's very private, you're not overlooked at all. But yeah, bags of space for a few people out here. The clubhouse is the only negative really, because you can hear the music. It's quite loud at night if you're in bed and the band starts up. They have a resident band called Pulse that they play in there a few nights of the week. They do half-hour slots, 40-minute slots, and it's extremely loud in the cabin. So that's something to bear in mind when booking this. After they've played their live set, they turn the music down and you can't really hear it after that. So not such an issue for me, but for some people that may annoy them because it is pretty loud while that's playing. But they only play in the clubhouse for a few nights of the week, so apart from that, it's not really an issue. The TV there gives you all your info, your onboard account. You can keep track of your spending money and all of that on there. It'll show you various things. There's a ship map on there, which is pretty handy if you don't know your way around. You can have a look at our location now. We're at the back of the ship there on deck 9, so directly above the clubhouse, and we're pretty close to the lifts and stairs, so it's good access. It's nice and easy to nip down to the clubhouse or the Olive Grove, the quays. You got right just below us basically. It's a 2-minute walk away, so super easy just to go down and grab some lunch or a quick drink. You've also got a laundrette on this level. They're on every level, but there's only one laundrette per deck. Unfortunately, it's down the other end of the ship, so you got to walk all the way down from the cabin there all the way along midships, and it's just after the next set of steps. So 2 sets of steps down and you'll find the laundrette, which is free. You can use that. It'll save you a few quid. But I wouldn't leave that until too late in the cruise, because it does get busy and there's only one per level, so lots of people using that in the second week of a cruise. Lots of channels on there. I'll show you a bridge cam view. There we go, you can see outside and have a look at the weather before you get up. There's also music on that, and if you have the volume on, the PA announcements from the captain will come through the TV for you, but if you don't have the volume on, you won't hear it in your cabin. Shows your location as well as you make your way through your holiday. Yeah, there we go, we're currently off the coast of Morocco on our way back to Spain. And you got a weather channel there as well. There's a few UK channels on there, BBC News, Sky News, There's a few channels, few movie channels as well. There's on-demand movies on the TV. And most of the things that are being played in the cinema are available to watch for your TV, though not all of them are on there, but most of them. But there's quite a good selection of films there. Plenty of storage there for the snacks, as you just seen. You pop them in there out of the way. But all in all, yeah, great cabin, good location, and nice and easy to get to there. Like I said, it's only deck 9, so you're just above the quays and all of that. And not far to walk to the main atrium, so nice and accessible. Good sized cabin. So the only negative is that music from the clubhouse, but don't let that put you off, as it's really a very nice cabin with a good sized balcony. Thanks for watching.